Don't study when you feel like it. This is one of the biggest problems facing most students. Let me ask, when the heck do you ever feel like studying? I'll be generous and say almost never. The truth is, you've got to study when you don't feel like it, which is probably going to be most of the time. So, how do you get yourself to do what you don't want to do? You've got to find ways to force yourself. First, create a definite schedule. Pick the times when you'll study. Be specific, just like a job or your class schedule. You've got to give yourself set hours. Imagine a job where the boss says, show up when you feel like it. That's a company that will be out of business pretty quick. You've got to show up even when you don't feel like it. Next, begin with the easiest stuff first. Don't pick the subjects that give you the most trouble to start your study session. That will usually only discourage you. The hardest part is just getting started. So the idea is to get yourself going. Once you're in the flow, it's easier to stay there. It's starting that's the hard part, so make it easier to start. It's just like exercising. You may not feel like it at first, but once you get to the gym or out in the park and begin, your emotions will naturally change and you'll be more in the mood to exercise. Studying works the same way. Then, don't study for too long at one sitting. There's something called the Pomodoro method. Study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, then study for another 25 minutes. Keep up a rhythm like that, and you'll find that studying becomes much easier. You want to stay in the flow. That means do everything in your power to reduce or eliminate distractions. Turn off the ringer on your phone, place it away from you or upside down so you don't see when you get notifications. Don't study in places where you'll be easily distracted by either noise or activity or by that cutie you've been crushing on. Once you're in the flow, don't break it. Stay there. Lastly, don't study when you're too tired. Stop staying up so late. In my video on the sleep sandwich, I talk about how you should study for a while, then sleep, then as soon as you wake up, review what you studied. It will greatly help your retention. When you sleep strategically that way, you'll dramatically improve your overall results with far less stress and effort. The bottom line is that you're never really in the mood to study. But if you create ways to force yourself to get started, then do the easiest stuff first, pace yourself with something like the Pomodoro method, eliminate distractions in order to stay in the flow, and get the right kind of rest, then you'll get higher grades, have less stress and anxiety, and enjoy your educational experience a whole lot better. Here's what's next. YouTube has selected these videos just for you. I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you on my other videos soon.